Hey everyone, welcome back. This is war number 2 in the current season, season 44. SSX is facing PBT. We face these guys pretty much every season, and we always have good matches with them, so this is going to be fun. For this war, I'm having 5 fights. I'm having 2 fights with my rank 5 Crossbones, 3 fights with She-Hulk rank 4, and Mr. Fantastic here is only for the synergies. As you may or may not know, science attackers with some science attackers with Mr. Fantastic plays a passive power sting, so it's pretty good for She-Hulk. I have 2 fights in section 1 path 4. One fight's gonna be She-Hulk versus Voyant. I don't really think Claire is a good defender in this node. There's another node in path, I think it's 4 in section 2, the one that places the new power sting. That is really very annoying. Almost every tactic attacker is gonna be facing an unblockable clairvoyance for the most fight. But anyways, I don't think this is a particularly good placement for Claire. As you can see, She-Hulk is just destroying her. I mean, 14 seconds have passed and she's almost down half her health. So yeah, there's really nothing to this. I'm just gonna bait a couple of specials. I can punish them. I'm hitting like a truck, and fight is down in about 30 seconds. So yeah, guys, don't place Claire here. She's unless you send someone that's really not meant to counter her, she's not really good for this node. Next up, we have a Void, and this is a pretty standard Void placement and fight. Luckily, with Crossbones, even though Void is not a hero, I'm just going to be shrugging pretty much everything. And this is just another 20-30 second fight, maybe. Again, 10 seconds. Void is down to 66% health. I'm stacking up my Furies. I'm gonna get a debuff right now. I'm just gonna cleanse it. There goes another cleanse. So really nothing to this fight. Crossbones is just a monster against science attackers. I mean defenders that are not. Yeah, there's really nothing much to say. So, sorry for just rambling. Section 2, I'm taking Path 6, both fights with She-Hulk. I'm gonna be running an invulnerability boost for Jessica. But first up, we have this Rintrah. The main thing here is just a regular Rintrah fight for me. Again, tactic attacker versus tactic defenders, there's really nothing to it. If for some reason the mystical charges get out of hand, I'm just going to get some free healing from the ruptures. But it never gets to that point because I'm going to be knocking him down regularly. This is a decent placement. This is a rank 5 Rintrah. I can't remember if he's ascended. I don't think so. But again, pretty standard She-Hulk fight right there. Stand your ground just makes an appearance in this war. Luckily, I didn't get punished too bad. It's just gonna cost me 1 potion for the next fight. But again, I'm stacking up my debuffs. I got my power stings up every time he launches a special, which he's very happy to. He's gonna get a big chunk of damage, so really nothing else to say. He's a chunky boy, so it's gonna take a while. But I'm just baiting special ones. I'm getting so used to fighting Rintrah because you face him every day in Battlegrounds. Everyone has a Rintrah on defense, and I mean, in Battlegrounds, if you don't get the right counter, he is a pain in the ass. But in War, you always try to get that best counter up, at least in Tier 1 Wars, maybe. I know every time I see a Rintrah on defense, I have my top 3 attackers that I regularly send and make this fight a nothing. So it's slow, yeah. But it's no real danger of dying here. So yeah, he's down. For this Jessica, the original plan was to take her with Crossbones, but after a couple of duels, I just really wasn't feeling it. So I decided to go She-Hulk. She-Hulk's pretty safe. It may be a little bit slow, because the further the fight goes, Jessica's gonna be doing more damage. She's gonna get a little bit tankier. And I just need to keep my slow up. That's the entire fight. So yeah, the first minute of this fight goes really, really well because I'm really doing a lot of damage because Jess is really not ramped up yet. And I think at the 4-minute mark, she's down about 50% health. I don't know why the video is kind of lagging. Sorry about that. The fight didn't, but anyways. So as you can see, I'm just trying to keep my slow up, my power stings up, and just baiting specials. I practice a lot of punishing her special 2 with my heavy. I did the same for the special 1, but I just feel more comfortable and it's less of a risk doing it for the special 2. So as you saw there, I'm pretty comfortable punishing the special with my heavy. So again, the entire game plan here is just making sure my slow is always up. So yeah, that's basically it. So a minute 15 seconds have gone by and she's down to 38% health. And there, right now is where things get a little bit messy for me. She's about to go unblockable, and I just completely forget about it, and I just get clipped. So right there, even though I'm watching it right now, I just got clipped. I don't know if it was a late reaction from my part or it was just a missed input. I don't know. Anytime I think it's a missed input, I'm just gonna blame myself because the old trope of the missed inputs is so 2 years ago. So yeah, I get clipped, but it's no big deal. I get the fight back in control. I really never panicked. So again, back to my original game plan. Placing a slow and just baiting specials, and she goes down. It was a bit of a slow fight, but again, 2 minutes, not too bad. And my final fight of this war is going to be another Photon on the same note as last war, the Ebb and Flow knockdown, and right back at it. So right back at it just makes the defender debuff immune. But with Crossbones versus Photon, it really doesn't matter because I'm never going to be parrying, I'm never going to be placing a debuff, and I'm just doing my normal damage rotation of special 1. And yeah, so there's really nothing new for this fight. I'm very comfortable fighting Photon like I mentioned last time. So it's just a matter of getting through the stacking up my Furies, making sure I don't get hit by the special 1. Keeping her pure light thingy under control, and again, as I mentioned before, once she gets to 5 stack of 10 stacks of pure light, she's gonna go into her pure light form, and that's where the danger really comes from. Her specials are gonna be unblockable and undexable. You can parry the special 1, but if you get her to special 2, you're dead. But as you can see, she's dead. Crossbones hits like a truck. As you can see there, my biggest hit was a 26k hit. And that was my entire war. So luckily we won. Shout out to these guys. Shout out to my MVPs, Bean, DLL, and Bitter Still. As just like the last video, Bitter is gonna be a recurrent MVP in this wars. So yeah, shout out to these guys. I'm loving war so far. I'm really having a good season. So yeah, I'm 10-0 so far, and SSX is up 2-0. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys soon. And yeah, take care.